The Hells Angels laughed when a poor grandma arrived at the biker's wedding, but 5 seconds later, every single one of them was standing in silence. No one expected her. The wedding was already perfect. A sunny afternoon in a quiet American town. Chrome motorcycles lined the street outside the old countryside church. Black leather jackets, Hells Angels patches. Loud laughter mixed with the low rumble of engines. This wasn't just a wedding, it was their wedding. Jake, a longtime Hells Angels rider, stood at the altar in a clean black suit, his tough image softened by nervous smiles. Beside him was Emily, the love of his life, former biker, former troublemaker, today just a groom ready to start over. As the music played and guests turned toward the entrance, a small, rusty car slowly pulled up outside the church. People whispered. The car door creaked open. An elderly woman stepped out. She wore a faded blue dress, old shoes, and clutched a worn handbag close to her chest. Her back was slightly bent, her gray hair neatly tied but clearly untouched by salons or money. Some bikers exchanged confused looks. "Who invited her?" one whispered. "A wrong place?" another muttered. She walked slowly down the aisle, eyes fixed on Jake. The room felt awkward, heavy. A few people shifted uncomfortably in their seats. Jake's smile faded. He recognized her. 5 seconds later, everything changed. Jake stepped forward, ignoring the murmurs, and walked straight toward the old woman. His hands started to shake. "Grandma Rose," he whispered. The old woman smiled, her eyes filling with tears. "I didn't know if I was welcome," she said softly. "But I wouldn't miss this day for the world." The church went silent. Years ago, when Jake had nothing, no job, no family, no place to sleep, it was Grandma Rose who gave him food from her tiny pension. She never asked about his past, never judged the tattoos or the bike. When everyone else turned away, she let him sleep on her couch and told him, "Everyone deserves one more chance." Hi. Suddenly back then, life pulled him into the biker world. He never thought she'd want to see him again. He was wrong. Jake dropped to his knees in front of her. Grown bikers looked away, wiping their eyes. "You saved my life," Jake said, voice breaking. "I wouldn't be standing here without you." Grandma Rose reached into her handbag and pulled out a small, carefully wrapped box. "I don't have much," she said. But this belonged to my husband. "I want you to have it." Inside was a simple silver ring. Emily stepped forward, crying openly now, and hugged the old woman. From the back of the church, Hells Angels members stood up, one by one, in silent respect. That day, they didn't just witness a wedding. They witnessed gratitude, loyalty, and the quiet power of kindness that never asks for recognition. Sometimes the poorest guest carries the richest story of all.